My name is Scott Phillips. I'm the lead designer of Saints Row the Third, and you're watching Platform 32.
Hi there, my name's Ian Higton, I'm from Platform32 and welcome to the first part of my Saints Row the Third gameplay interview featurey thingy that I've done. Now, I recently got invited to a hands-on with Saints Row the Third. THQ invited me along to a little gameplay session where we got to play as much of the game as possible. They allowed me to capture gameplay footage of the game. Now, unfortunately, the TVs they used there were incompatible with my capture card. It's a Hop-Arch HD PVR I use, and there was no component cable inputs on the TV, so fiddling around with the cables a bit, managed to capture footage, but it's only in SD, so all the footage you see here is in SD. The actual game, of course, looks a lot sharper, a lot brighter, but you know, you'll get the idea. And what I've done, Saints Row the Third, THQ have released like at least 2 videos now of the first 2 missions. The first mission is a bank raid that goes wrong. Second mission is escaping from an aircraft. I played through those 2 levels and went straight into the character customization that takes place after these, and then I played through the first 3 levels and 1 bonus mission, just to give you some gameplay ideas, so you can see what's involved in Saints Row 3 and what kinds of crazy stuff you'll be getting up to. Now, this is the customization mode that's going on at the moment. We spoke to Scott Phillips about the customization and a lot of other things. He's going to keep popping up in this video. Here he is now to talk about customization.
Customization is a huge component for our game. It was one of our pillars early on, the things we built the game on. And so with the player, since we've got this whole new set of technology, this whole new tools and engine that run the game, we upgraded the player's customization options a lot. You've got skin color, which is a big one. You can look like the Hulk, you can look like a Smurf, all sorts of stuff. In addition to that, there's you can put scars on your face. You can scale from fat to skinny. My favorite one is the sex appeal slider, which on men and women adjusts different things. And we had a lot of good discussions about how big do we want to go? Are we like ridiculous super uber porn star big, or are we like just regular porn star big? And so there were some tough decisions to make. With other options in customization, we got gang customization comes back, and you can pick 4 different gang members of different types to run with you. So you can have a ninja, a stripper, and a mascot running with you. You also have stronghold customization, which is new to the franchise, which is you get several buildings throughout the city that are major areas for the syndicate, and when you take them over, you can upgrade them. You can make them as big as a skyscraper. So the goal was, make it so you can change the skyline of the city. And so at the end of the game, if you've upgraded all these, you see just a huge skyline of Saints buildings throughout the city. Vehicle customization has just been improved. We've added more options, more rims, more functional things, so you can make your car drive faster and corner better. And you've got nitrous and kneecappers, so you can knock people over, break tires just as you're driving by. Some of the vehicles, like we have one that turns into kind of a zombie killing machine, where it's got big cow catchers on front, and so there's a lot of options available for vehicle customization too.
So yeah, and in one of the I think it's part 2, we'll see some vehicle customization. Might be part 3. So it's either going to be part 2 or part 3. It's not in this part though, so But as you can see here, I've decided to go. I pushed the sex appeal slider right up, so my character has got enormous boobs. I've turned her green. And just fiddling around with all the different colours. Basically, there's a hell of a load of customization here. You can go in real deep. You can make some proper freak shows, and then they've got these crazy face paint makeup things. I think people are going to be having a good time making some real crazy characters. I was playing alongside about 50 journalists, and you could just walk up and down this line of monitors, and each monitor had some kind of different crazy freak show character on it. So every kind of player is going to have a different character. You can make a kind of like straight-laced, tough guy, muscly, you know, hero figure, but I like to go a little bit weird. So some kind of skinhead, tattooed Hulk woman with massive boobs. That's the way I roll. You can change your voices. So it's got some Russian voices and normal female voices. You can give your females male voices by the look of things. Also like the zombie voice. This is cool. So yeah. I played through a bit of the game with the zombie voice on, and literally, like, it's just that for the whole thing. Like, so if you're interested in the story and you don't have the subtitles on, you're not going to know what the hell your character's saying because they just gibber in zombie. So here you go, some celebrations things. I think I went for that one. Compliments, is it? And taunting. Now, the taunt, I don't know if you follow any of the Saints Row guys on Twitter, but there's the FIAJ hashtag one just below. Fart in a jar, that means. Boop.
That reminds me of you.
I think that originated on Twitter, so I picked that one.
Reminds me of you.
So yeah, that's my character that I've accepted, so we're going to go into the gameplay now. Now, the character customization actually takes place between the first and the second mission, not after the second mission. And this now is actually the first time you're let loose on the street of Stillwater to, you know, do whatever you want, basically. Obviously, this is the first time you're on the streets, so we'll see a lot of pop-ups of control options and stuff. Here you go, jump and climb is A, LB plus A is quick dive, LB is the awesome button, which lets you do stuff like jump through the windows of cars rather than just open the doors. Scott will be along on another part to talk more about the awesome button. Here's your mobile phone, which you can bring up your map and all your missions and stuff. Stillwater seems to be quite a big place, lots of different islands separated by bridges.
Never mind.
And yeah, now if you look on the bottom left, you've got your mini map, but a cool thing is you also get arrows popping up on the sides of the road, so you know which way you're going without having to take your eyes off the action and look at your mini map. You can just follow the arrows that appear, the virtual arrows that appear on the road. Screw you, motorbiker.
That is not helpful, Shondy. It has GPS, right?
Yeah.
Check your map. Wow, that still exists. You know this place? That's why
So yeah, maybe you're watching this video and you actually have never played a Saints Row game before, or you've played the others and you don't really know what's going on here or what the plot is. Well, here's Scott to tell us more about Saints Row the 3rd.
Revolutions always strike first at the armories.
You can't be serious.
Why not? They have guns, we need guns, what could possibly go wrong?
Getting shot comes to mind.
That's exciting, no? Makes you feel full of life, like attacking a tiger with a knife.
Also, a shitty idea.
Alright, you win. I will storm the armory. You may seek shelter with Josh Burke.
Not cool.
Unfortunately, with myself likely... Where do I find the armory?
Not far, it's on the GPS. I'll allow it.
Like some hellish children's book, the sky has fallen in Steelport. 10 people are dead after several cars came raining out of the sky, crushing a apartment building in a fiery blaze. Dozens of bodies, along with a number of crates and mangled vehicles, filled the streets nearby. Looters raided the scene before the police arrived, salvaging car stereos and sex dolls.
Now, one of the things you'll notice from playing the first two missions is that what the developers have done is they've kind of like made normal kind of missions have these kind of like whoa shit kind of moments, like the escape from the plane. In a normal game you'd probably just battle through the plane and you'd get to a cutscene at the end and that'd be it. And as Scott was saying, you parachute out of the plane and then you're shooting like characters who are falling down, like enemies are shooting at you as you fall in, and then you fly through the plane as it tries to ram you. And it's basically they've tried to turn every single mission up to like 11 and make everything just completely off the wall. So on this mission here, what I'm doing is trying to raid a army kind of compound for some guns. You know, a normal kind of game, you'd take these bad guys down, you'd pick up a box, and then you'd head back to your base, and that'd be the end of the mission. But as you'll see, things go a little bit crazy in a second. I didn't get to play every single mission. I think I got up to about mission 7, but each one has just got these crazy off the wall stuff going on that just, you know, it's either hilarious or exciting. One thing Saints Row the Third is not boring. From my preview, I had like many laugh out loud moments, and
Good thinking, Shondi. We will take it with us.
it's
Wait. You're
one of those games that it's stupid, immature fun, but it's just plain fun. If I was to liken this game to Grand Theft Auto 4, for instance, I didn't really enjoy Grand Theft Auto 4 because the realism was, well, it was just too real. I mean, you know, if I want to go to the pub and play darts, I'll go to the pub and play darts. The good thing about Saints Row the Third is I'm never going to be able to parachute out of a plane, shoot some dudes in the face, and then catch a hot chick halfway down. It's never going to happen. But it's a game, and I'm living out these weird fantasies. That's a good example of some of the hand-to-hand combat you've got. Rather than just running up and punching someone in the face in Saints Row the Third, you can kind of like squat on their face and bash their head in with your ass. You know, it's turning everything up that notch, which makes a very refreshing change from the boring realism that most developers are trying to go for at the moment. No, there's nothing wrong with realism. You know,
Have you been holding
especially
out
in
on
like
me?
Call of Duty and like Battlefield games, you know, feeling like you're in a proper real war zone is really cool. But you know, at times you just want to shoot people in the face with rocket launchers, and you get to do a lot of that here. So I've managed to break into the base now. Guys with riot shields coming in. My weird green Hulk woman is kicking ass. There was a little bit of a glitch in my capture thing, so there was a bit of a cut there. You might have noticed it, you might not. You probably didn't, but I spoiled it now and told you. There's some funny ragdoll physics. This isn't the finished version of the game either. This was a beta build, or like a pre-build,
If
so
this keeps up much longer, I
you
think
will
we
see
be
some
in trouble.
glitches
You think?
in the videos that hopefully won't appear in the proper game, because this is the unfinished version. Here you go. So I've activated the cutscene.
Love to make an entrance.
We're staying. Maybe it's time to try those UAV drones.
I'm going to find your phone number on the controls, yes?
Just shut up and use the damn thing.
There you go. So this is what I meant by Saints Row 3rd making missions, turning missions up a notch. I've now got control over a UAV with unlimited missiles, and now I've got to take out a massive squad of enemy vehicles, APCs, tanks, There's 2 different rockets you can fire from the UAV. You've got a dumb missile which you just fire and it goes straight down, or if you hold down the left trigger you can fire a guided missile. They're much more powerful and better for taking out the tanks. You can vary the speed of the guided missile as well.
You think we got enough guns?
Yeah, taking down those tanks like a bitch.
So once we're loaded up, we're going
Boom.
after West, right?
In good time, Shawty.
Yeah, these tanks are no match for me.
Almost backed up.
Yes, sir.
Keep me informed.
If you're wondering why I'm not being my normal loud self, by the way, it's because it's like 3 in the morning. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Kablamo. So this kind of mission in a normal game, you expect it to be kind of like one of the missions you'd play near the end of the game. You know, you got a UAV, you're getting stormed by tanks and APCs and stuff. But nah, this is like the first mission that you get to play on your own. And there you go.
I thought you would never finish.
We've taken them down. I accidentally pressed the weapon button again. I didn't realise that I could escape. Then I did. So take out a few more people. Oh, you got your weapon radial dial there that you can bring up. You can hold a lot of weapons. These guys can take a lot of punishment though. Nice bit of shotty action. In your face. Doom. Pussy. Yeah. Kablam. Kick his ass. That's it. Go and get in the chopper.
Saints.
Oh, nice.
Damn it! These guys are a pain in my ass.
We can't let them blow up.
Okay, so we've escaped with the UAV and a massive bomb. And now we've got to take down the pursuing attack choppers as we fly through the city. It's pretty crazy.
Here, just keep going. We're clearing them out.
I'm still getting in here.
Keep it steady up there.
What's taking so long to get those things down? Don't think these dials are supposed to be spinning like this.
I should probably say that I had to play this in black and white while I was capturing this, and with no audio as well, so I didn't really know what I was doing for a lot of the time. And that explains why I'm so bad at the game, honest. It's not just because I'm bad at games. I'm also bad at games, but I had an excuse this time, totally. Yeah. At this point in Grand Theft Auto 5, I think you're learning how to deliver pizzas or something. Grand Theft Auto 5? Sorry, I watched the. I went to the site earlier and was checking out the coming soon thing. It's Grand Theft Auto 4 I'm
Do you
talking
not
about.
trust us?
These games are always going to draw comparisons, but you know.
So what's next?
What's next is you go back to Stillwater.
What? No, this is my fight too.
Girl, you don't get messy. Let us take care of business.
Fuck you. I'm doing this for Johnny.
All right, well, if we're gonna bring in the boys, we're gonna need a new place.
You're worried about real estate? We have guns. Let's use them.
Relax, Rondi. We got it all covered.
So there you go, that's it completed. Now that's the end of the first part. We've got 2 more parts coming up with some more missions and a challenge mode, a challenge mission. So that's all coming up. So yeah, stay tuned, keep watching, and back soon.